The next talk I can personally relate to. Again, I was born this way, don't judge me. Lessons spent from half a lifetime spent in bed. Introducing Kimberly Walters Ratliff.
I actually can confidently say I am better in bed than most people here in this room. In the decade of my 20s, I spent about 12 hours a day struggling with a sleep disorder called narcolepsy. And because of that, I am here to share some of those lessons. Less than 25% of adults in America get the recommended 8 hours of sleep a night. And I want to share these tips with you so that you can get better sleep at night, be a better you during the day, and maybe hatch the next Ignite Charlotte 3 idea and present here in about 6 months. Let's not be our own worst enemy when it comes to sleeping like the victim in a horror movie. We actually have some core beliefs that we've got to change before we can make any behavioral changes. One of them's rethinking rest. Rest is not recreation. It's not all those things that Flavio talked about spending our time on. As human beings, we actually have to have downtime. A second core belief we've got to change are we don't have to fall asleep as soon as our head hits the pillow, and waking up a few times a night is okay. Sleep is a cycle. If we can accept that we're normal when that happens, then we're doing okay as well. The rest of my talk is going to focus on some sleep tips from the experts, not just healthcare professionals and researchers, but actual patients who struggle with sleep disorders too. Anxiety is one of the things that gets in the way of a good night's sleep. It actually creates epinephrine, adrenaline in the body, and makes it tougher for us to relax. So freeing our mind with yoga and meditation will make a difference. Actually getting tired during the day will help as well. A little bit of exercise is proven to help us sleep better. Just don't do it too late in the day because there's some sustaining increase of energy for a few hours after we work out. We can reduce light and increase dark. When we stay up late watching TV, playing around on the computer, it tricks our mind into thinking it's still daytime. So try to turn those lights down gradually throughout the evening. It'll help us fall asleep. This one's tough, right? Giving up caffeine. Sometimes we stay up all night and drink our morning coffee before we go to bed. But again, if we can reduce that caffeine intake, we won't be as stimulated. However, we don't want to step to the other end of the spectrum and abuse or drink too much alcohol. That interferes with our sleep cycle at night, so we'll feel more exhausted in the morning because we didn't sleep and dream in the right order. It's actually proven that in the mornings, if we get out and get some bright sunshine and hear bird sounds, we will be more alert during the better part of the day. So that's one way we can change our experience. We can also power nap. I actually don't like the word power because it sounds like we're fighting to nap, so I prefer to use the word rejuvenating nap, about 15 to 20 minutes, sometime between lunchtime and the end of our traditional workday. We can get ourselves ready for bed with a relaxing ritual like a hot bath. That trains our brain and our body to know it's time to go to sleep. And actually, a hot bath will affect our body temperature and get us ready to sleep too. It can be tempting to take medications, but medications like alcohol can interfere with the true order that we're supposed to be sleeping in. So talk to your doctor if you have some concerns, but try some of these other tips first. Dreaming is something that we're just learning actually integrates memory and learning. So paying attention and sleeping right so that we can dream will actually help us be better during the day. We've also got to listen to our sleep partners. If your sleep partner's telling you that you're snoring or not breathing, I want to tell you that lack of oxygen is a condition that's incompatible with life. So please go get checked out by a doctor. Finally, if we change our attitude and approach sleep, instead of fighting to go to sleep, but actually surrendering to sleep, that peacefulness will help carry us off instead of looking at it like a chore or something we've got to do. I wish you good luck. I wish you sweet dreams, and I'm happy to share any other tips that you may be interested in. Because I work in healthcare here in Charlotte, I have an obligatory disclaimer. I'm not a healthcare professional, so you may want to talk to your healthcare professional if you're concerned about how you're sleeping. And since I work for a healthcare company here, I care about how you're doing, but these are my thoughts, not theirs. So thanks for being here.